All right, I'm going to do this again. Hopefully it'll catch, and hopefully I catch some of the little things that can actually trip people up when they do this. But we got somebody's going to be doing a Buddy Holly cover today. At least I'm recording the drums for it. But I don't think the rest of the band's going to be there. So I would like to have backing tracks that'll play everything and you know, generally know what the song structure is. So I'm going to go to Ultimate Guitar and look for the song. So Buddy Holly Weezer song. Get a Guitar Pro. Looks like there's 8 versions on here. Don't know what the difference is between them. Let's take a look. Maybe it'll say. You know, the cool thing is we might end up with some guide vocals and stuff. And who knows, are they going to play this in the original key or are they going to play it in another key? Let me see if anybody knows that. Let me just ask. This won't really, you know, I can actually change this in Reaper later on in case it really isn't. So it looks like it's down half a step. Or this one's like drop D. Let me see if this other one's drop D. No, this one's down half a step. Interesting. So I don't know what what's right. I don't know why there's an asterisk on this thing. Just try playing this real quick. I wouldn't mind having a vocal guide track. Let's see. So the official one is half a step down as well. And it's got a vocal track. Does it really start on the already singing? That's the official one. Like, you know, lately Ultimate Guitar has done some questionable stuff to make this work. Let's see. Trying to figure out which one they took the official one from. Background vocals and vocals. So this one's got vocals. This is drop D. Sounds like it's a different pitch. That sounds right-ish to me. Which version? This is version 5. Let's see if somebody says most complete, best so far. That looks good. Let me see. What was the problem with the first one? It didn't have vocals. Drum kit, electric bass, guitar, lead synth. Now, let's see. Yeah, no vocals. Which may not be a bad thing, but man, those solo fingerstyle guitar guys are crazy. That's actually awesome. But, okay. I think I'm gonna go with this version 5 right here. download this. How small they made the download thing now. So lame. I mean, you know, I've had a couple discussions with I'll fight this battle later. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Got a couple things. Okay. Open this up. Okay. And what I want to do, I'm just going to export everything. Export waves, audio. Now, the trouble is sometimes if there's directions, it doesn't put it all out there. We'll see. Okay, create a file for each track. Metronome, I don't know. Does the key? I don't think there's any tempo changes in here. I'll just export these. Okay, so now let me make a Reaper file. Get what's my current Tom Jones full band 12/1/24. I think this one will work. Oh, and I want to change this. I want to add the snare bottom. I'll make that green. Track color. This is track color. I think that's it. Yeah. Yep. And then I want, see, these guys are using track grouping, so I want this to be record arm slave. Track grouping. Track grouping parameters. Record arm follow. Okay. Let's save this. $10, $7.25 full band. Okay. And then I'm going to save this project. Okay, and now I'm going to put all these guys in here. Just going to drag them at the start for now. And see, I think it's short. I think this is going to be... I think this is going to be wrong. Like maybe I'll make these temp files up here. Not sure how many files there were, but it might be that this is the wrong structure because sometimes it puts it in a way that doesn't follow. We'll follow along on Guitar Pro and see. Okay, so this is guitar, I think. I guess I should have, we'll just normalize them. items. Wow, why did that not get very loud? Is there a spike in here or something? That's weird. Okay, what is this? I think that's lead guitar. Bass. Okay, which one's vocal? Oh, it says right on it. Drums, keyboards. Where's vocals? Voice. Why didn't that end up? Oh, right here. Okay. I'll probably make I'll make a folder for these. Guide tracks. Put these in here. And let's get the tempo. And let's check and see if there's any tempo changes. 120. Okay, so I'm going to move everything over by 2 measures so that we have time for click and some run-in time to record so it doesn't clip the things off. And I'm going to set this as the beginning. Just saw how to do this. Okay, set. Yep. Okay. So there's going to be like minus time here. There we go. Measure 1. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to follow along here and see if this is correct. Just going to look at drums, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's take a look here. We have 1, 2, 3. So measure 9 should be the pre-chorus. Following along. right, that looks right. All right, let me see what don't I have written on here? Interlude, verse 2, Sisters of the Chorus 1. Chorus 1. Intro, verse. That's it, man. Easy. I send this out to the drummer out there, and whatever he wants to hear, I can turn it up or down, whatever. Awesome. Now, I am kind of weirded out by this only turning up by 9 dB. I'm going to check this again. I might have used the wrong options. Let's see again. Item processing, normalize items. Normalize each item separately. Okay, there we go. That's the problem. Do I need to do that? No. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. All right, well, that's it. And that's his, thank you, Guitar Pro, and thank you to PD. PD for transcribing this. Awesome. Done. All right. I'll be back in a couple hours to record this drummer. So I'll see you guys later. Hey, John. Yeah, I don't know what's weird is about this, but let's see. What's wrong? Everybody uses oboe for the vocal track. Anyway, this is all done. Look, I know exactly where it is. I know what notes it's supposed to be. And I know how long each part is. No guessing. And if I really have to, I could probably get the MIDI for these drums and put my own samples in. All right, that's it.